Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this is a journey of investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades, we do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, we're going to be looking at MMTLP and a response from Ari Rubenstein to the RICO lawsuit claim. We're also going to be looking at earnings for CAVA, which was called earlier, and also looking forward to earnings for NVDA. So before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So first headline here from Yahoo Finance, we can see here right now the stock market and Nasdaq are slumping as NVIDIA is struggling ahead of earnings, and I think right now close to 1.5% down at time of editing. So if we look at key economic data this week, from Tuesday we have consumer confidence, second quarter GDP is on Thursday, jobless claims will be huge on Thursday as well, and then we have core PC inflation on Friday. So hopefully good news there. We'll have a look at market open today in terms of the mega 7 stocks. We can see really only NVIDIA and Google started off in green, and NVIDIA has now also turned to red. So if we look at the earnings now, we are expecting again NVIDIA is the big one Wednesday after close of market. We also have Chewy, we have Dell, and we have CrowdStrike amongst a number of the others that we will be watching. And continuing from the previous theme with the SEC, where we talked about whistleblowers, the SEC again awarded $24 million to 2 whistleblowers for assistance that led to an enforcement action. However, all of these details are confidential, so we don't know who the whistleblowers are. We do not know who the people who received the money are as well. So let's now finish off by having a look at how a change in products can lead to elimination of certain markets. So if we look at film cameras, just prior to 2000, they declined quite significantly and were taken over by digital cameras. So a huge spike in digital cameras, and I think if we look at from 2023, again, they have been overtaken by smartphones, which are basically replacing obviously digital cameras. So the markets can change very, very quickly, leading to successful businesses being taken over. Let's start by having a look at the important update from Scott on what he's posted here with regard to GTS and Ari. They have filed the expected motion to dismiss RICO claims against them on Friday night, and he also goes on here interestingly to say that FINRA have worked all weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and emailing him Saturday and Sunday morning about the counter batteries against his case, and GTS are also now saying RICO does not apply, and of course Scott disagrees. So one of the reasons is we need to be paid for what we lost, what we could have won, and also to fix the system, which I think certainly is broken. So he's going to be filing the ELE, which is the extinction level event, against FINRA in an attempt to shut them down as an illegal entity that should not be exercising the power of the US executive branch. I think one of the problems is they claim to have immunity, they claim to be a self-regulatory organization, and they also claim to not really be regulated by anybody other than themselves, really, although it should be the SEC. So let's now move on to get a reaction from Meta News, who stated in response to Scott's post, GTS Ari Rubenstein filed a motion to dismiss the RICO claims against the court case. FINRA worked all weekend and obviously to deny the accusation. So let's now have a look at another response from FINRA, and this is with regard to the Intercoastal Waterway versus TradeStation and versus FINRA lawsuit. And we can see here FINRA's response to motion to disqualify, but however in this particular case FINRA are saying they are notifying the court that they are taking no position regarding the plaintiff's motion to disqualify FINRA as the mandatory dispute resolution services. So in other words, what they are saying is no comment, in other words, no response, and they are saying their role is neutral as a forum administrator. FINRA DRS sets hearing dates and locations appoints arbitrators who are not FINRA employees. And I think the question I'd like to know, and many other people like to know, is how was the UPC panel appointed and were they neutral? And finishing off here, the response from FINRA is accordingly FINRA DRS is neutral arbitration before which they dispute and may proceed. FINRA does not take a position on plaintiff's motive to disqualify. So basically what they're doing is handing things over to the judge. So on the topic of the UPC panel, let's have a look at post from Curtis, who stated, "You're not missing Angela Cassimates, daughter of the now infamous Patricia Cassimates, FINRA VP UPC committee member and currently serving as an operations manager for the subcommittee for energy and water." So we're talking about our daughter here, and we can see on the left hand side the experience, which includes US House of Representatives, subcommittee operations manager, energy and water committee. So she certainly seems to be well connected. And again, this was brought to us originally by Red Heels. So again, credit to Red Heels for this DD. What I'd now like to do is follow on from the previous video. We looked at ticker symbol CAVA, CAVA, and if we have a look at the chart right now at time of editing for CAVA Group, currently up close to 3% at $125.70. So again, great momentum from earnings, and also check out the previous video where we shared due diligence and the latest news for CAVA Group, which is doing exceptionally well since its IPO. So let's move on to have a look at NVIDIA, and the general consensus is a potential 8% swing either way in terms of how earnings could go. So if the earnings go exceptionally well, we could see a move up for 8%. If the earnings are not a beat, then potentially the price could go down 8% on possibly giving people a buying opportunity for NVIDIA. And finally, I'm going to do a quick review of previous week's weekly watch list, where we called out a number of stocks, including one of the monkeypox stocks that we are following very well, very closely, sorry, and that is ticker symbol APDN, again recently running up more than 500%. So last week it was up 38% on Friday and also up 67% on the week. VRAX was also another one that we were looking at, up 48% on Monday. So great chance there to take profits, and also up 8.2% on the week. We called out Fubo for earnings. So great week there for Fubo, 17% up on the week. And Octo, again, another call that was up 9% on the week. APPN, that was up 1.8% on the week after Monday's dip, and CRK, another call, up 6.8% on the week and also up 6.7% on Friday as well. RKLB having a great little bit of momentum right now, and up 10% previous Monday and also up 3.6% on the week. Amazon we called out on earnings, closed level on the week with neutral response, and TSM I think could be a good buy. It was up 3% Friday but down 1.9% on the week. So not all calls are successful, but if you would like to get the next weekly watch list as well as a copy of our daily stock alerts, details are in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.